I suppose that's an interesting, maybe behind the scenes question that I had. I'm not sure how easy it is to get into, but say when I think about like a series like Mystery Incorporated, obviously there is a great deal of behind the scenes talent there, both be it the artists and of course the voice acting as well. But with something like Scooby Doo and Guess Who, when it isn't a fictional character, it's almost banking on quite a sizable name being featured prominently in every episode. And to that end, behind the scenes and logistically, was there a bigger budget put towards that? And if so, was there like a requirement of a way that you were to able to ensure that that money would be there'd be a good return on that more than maybe a Mystery Incorporated?
That's a really good question. Although I suspect, given when we were with Mystery Incorporated, we might have had a bigger budget for that kind of stuff on Mystery Inc. And then instead of Guess Who. And Guess Who we had to do our best with what we had, and that even included the voice talent, included the celebrities, and we would tell them that, and what we would do is try and make their life super easy. Like, look, it'll be 2 hours of your life, and we'll do it. If we want to phone it in, we will be able to connect you via all these links. Like, I mean, it's been COVID. I think I've recorded every show I've worked on for the past 4 years over Zoom. Um, and done all the crazy side links and everything. But we were doing that. Even then, it was like we'll patch in with you, and you can be anywhere. I mean, Morgan Freeman did his in Mississippi. Yeah, Mississippi. Yeah, I think that's where his farm is. He's got a farm, and he drives like 2 hours to the recording studio when he does voiceover work. And then, so in all honesty, uh, more care was taken in the writing, I think, for us to sort of plan ahead, knowing that we had to get the celebrities right, and we had to give them the right amount of voices, and we had to sort of write to their what they wanted, and they would give us notes, but they rarely gave us notes. I mean, I had the best phone call with Mark Hamill. It was like he didn't have notes, but he just wanted to call and talk about it, talk about his experiences growing up, going to high school in Japan, and all that. It was just like, and I think it was. I hope he was excited. He seemed really excited that we were like looking at that side. Obviously we did some Star Wars references. You can't resist that. But the real heart of it was, no, we're really talking about Mark Hamill in Japan as a sort of a teenager. But I mean, he wasn't. I mean, his history. And I think that we by doing that, we kept our budget more manageable, and I think we had to. It wasn't. I think we actually had more money on Mystery Inc. Maybe I'd have to try and look at that more closely. But yeah, you always have to take budget into consideration, and I think the best way to do it is to plan ahead. And we didn't. We actually talked to the celebrities and told them this is the money we have, for your recording session. But we promise it'll be fun and it'll be 2 hours, and so that it worked. A lot of them were like, "Yeah, I just want to do it," or I've got kids that love Scooby, or I've got grandkids that love Scooby. That was a big part of it, was that they had someone in their life that loved Scooby Doo, or they loved Scooby, and they just wanted to do it. And we had a lot of that. You'd be amazed how many celebrities love Scooby Doo. So that was helpful with our budget, with our rather limited budget.